Hello, my juicy jelly beans. We have a collaboration today with Donna from DNA Resin. I will leave her channel down in the description box so you can watch hers too. The theme is a trippy, psychedelic frog, which is perfect to push us out of our comfort zone and go all hippie summer. I'll be using 8mm cabochons for the eyes. I've already added the line at the back where the pupil is. This will help us to make sure they are facing the same way. We now need a bit of UV resin to glue the eyes. All you need is a small drop of UV resin right inside the socket. Grab your tweezers and a cabochon, making sure it's facing downwards, and place it accordingly into the socket. Rearrange it till you have it in the correct position. Then grab a UV torch and cure it on both sides for about 10 seconds, just to keep it in place. Repeat the same process to the other eye and then cure it under a UV lamp for a good 1 to 2 minutes. For this next part, we're going to use some chrome powders. I got these from all over the place, but the majority are from Temu. Does Mary have a problem with colours? Yes, she does. I've chosen a grey and a delicious royal blue. We are going to mix both colours together and try and get a bluey grey. We only need a small amount of each colour as we don't really need much. We can always mix up more if we need to. Use a soft brush to mix both powders in together. Then grab your mould and brush the pigment all over. Try not to miss any areas. It looks so pretty. We can see hints of blue. For resin, I'm going to use my juicy J Addiction Crystal Clear 1:1 by volume. Love this stuff. Quick tip. You should always pour first B and then A, because B is thicker than A, and this will give you a correct measurement. I prepared 150ml, which should be more than enough. I used my bubble popper from RESINERS, which, guys, I'm in love with. It really eliminates my bubbles. It's just one of those machines I just wouldn't be able to live without. And it's definitely something worth investing in, especially if you want your projects to be bubble free. Fill the mold to the top and leave it to cure. I will leave it to degas for an hour and then put it on my heat mat to cure it faster, because I'm impatient. Guess what time it is? It's giveaway time. I couldn't help myself. Okay, so here goes. Good luck to everyone. I'm going to add the word bubble. Let's see how many participants we have. 237. Nice. And the winner of the goodie bag is Leslie Henshaw. Congratulations, Leslie. Please send me an email so that I can get you the goodie bag as soon as possible. Big, huge thank you to all my subscribers and members, and to anyone who has bought me a coffee or a super thanks. You guys are the sweetest, and I truly love you to the Milky Way and back. More giveaways will be done, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification to not miss a thing. This is cured and ready to pop out. I need to use a tool to help me because molds can be a little tricky. I have a bit of cleaning up to do, but I'll do it later with a pair of scissors. It will probably just snap off easily. Now for the fun part, colour. So I have these UV nail gels that I really fancy playing with. You don't have to use these. You could use acrylic paint or even colouring in your own UV resin. But I like to try different mediums so that we have lots and lots of options. We're going to need some really thin paintbrushes. I have chosen my colours, again, totally optional. But first, I'm going to use a Sharpie to trace out more or less where I'm going to place the colours. If we make a mistake, we can use some isopropyl alcohol to rub it off. I want to just add colour in certain areas, so I'm going with squiggles, here and there over the whole body. Just play around and go with the flow. There's no right or wrong way, so just let your imagination fly. Now it's time to place the colour down. I'm going to outline in black UV gel the outline we did with the Sharpie. I'm going with thick and thin lines because I have a pulse like a jackhammer and I can't do a line to save my life. I giggled a lot doing this because my hands were shaking so much it was crazy to watch. So it took me double the time because I wouldn't stop laughing. Make sure you cure for about 20 seconds as you go along, and then once you finish, begin to add lines of colour. Once you have completed doing all your lines, make sure to cure under a UV lamp for 5 minutes. If you do decide to use UV nail gel and you are wondering if it will peel off or fall off over time, it won't. Any UV resin that you put onto resin will bond forever. This is completely cured and it's ready for the next step, because you're probably bored and tired of listening to me already. I have this matte top coat which is awesome. And I want to cover all the grey-blue area so that the colour stripes stand out more. All you need is a thin layer of this UV matte top coat. I'm going to do it bit by bit and cure it under my lamp for 20 seconds. This is done, and then I gave it a good 1 minute blast under my UV lamp. For the last part, I'm going to use this UV gel. It's the same one I used for my jelly effect. It's thick and it stays in its place. You could use J Addiction high viscosity UV resin if you wanted to, but I've run out and I really needed some high viscosity. I'm going to go over all the colour squiggles with it. It will give our piece a much smoother finish. I really do love this stuff, and hopefully one day a resin company will make really thick UV resin. Ooh, and the matte resin too, because that would be so cool. I'm going to do squiggle by squiggle and cure it for 20 seconds. Although once this stuff is down, it barely moves. But I'm kind of clumsy, and I'll probably get it all over my fingers. So yeah, it's better to do it that way.
Computer says yes.
Once you've completed all the sections, give it a good blast under your UV lamp. Keep watching for the end results and don't forget to check out Donna's Trippy Frog. Toodles!